So here we have a 1934 Packard Standard 8. And this car is just amazing. It's amazing that they assembled, a piece of machinery to look this fantastic. And it's 2017. And look at every angle that you look at this car, it's just beautiful.
They only made 24 of them.
Only made 24 of this car.
This is the first one.
Awesome.
They made about 5,000 sedans, but nobody would buy an open car in New Jersey, in the winter.
Yeah, I could understand that. So, and what was your name, sir?
Tom.
Nice to meet you, Tom. What's your history with the car?
I bought it in 1968 in pieces. Well, I couldn't afford one all new, all together. And I figured, and I always wanted a Packard. They were too expensive, they were all together, so I figured I'll buy the one in pieces. I figured I could restore it in 2 years. Well, 11 years later, I had almost had it done. And so I finished painting it about 1979. And I had it out a couple months, about 2 years ago, and someone bumped into my fender, but the paint was getting old anyway. So I had it repainted within the last 2 years.
Well, your car is amazing. It is. So do you take it, what shows do you take it to?
Oh, I just had it down in La Jolla, San Diego County, and I just drive it. I usually don't trailer it, I'll drive it.
I bet you get invited to parades.
Yeah, I don't do too many parades because it's tough on the car because you're going real slow for a long time. But I had one in Anaheim Hills many years or so ago, and it was all downhill. It was all downhill.
Oh yeah.
The parade. So and I said, I don't want to idle a car so long, So I just turned off the engine and just coasted down.
Nice. Yeah.
As I was going down, there'd be a lot of people on the sideline saying, "Oh, when I look at that Packard, you don't even hear it." Little did I know that the engine wasn't even on. I was just coasting down the hill.
And the braking system in that year, was it hydraulic or
the mechanical brakes? The mechanical brakes, but they have the shock absorbers for a soft ride or a hard ride, so you can adjust the shock absorbers.
So what kind of technology did it use back in that day?
Well, it was a straight-in engine, which they had started like in the late 20s, and they had that straight-in engine for up until the early 50s, so it was around a long time.
So I hope everybody could see just the wood on the interior is incredible. The steering wheel is really a piece of art.
Right.
In the back, you've got a nice luggage rack.
Luggage rack, that'll fold down. You can put a trunk on the back.
Yeah.
Because there's not too many places to carry luggage. That's the only place to really carry luggage is on the back luggage rack.
Yeah. So it took you 11 years to almost get it restored.
Right.
I mean, the thing is beautiful. And I believe there's like a Packard club society, right, that really appreciates these cars.
Yeah, I'm a member of Packard International and also Packard Automobile Classics and also the Classic Car Club.
And I've noticed in downtown Santa Ana, I went there and I noticed there's a Packard service mechanic down there, right?
There's a Packard Custom Auto Service. That's where this car was painted.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. It caught my attention because Packard in downtown Santa Ana. I'm like, hey, look at that.
They've been there. Business has been there for 50 years.
So I noticed you have a spare on both sides of the car, right?
Right.
And then it holds on the spare. You put a mirror.
Right.